I'm Neela Shah.
And I am Dr. Harivardhan Shah.
Join us for Hunger Mitao.
Hello friends, this is Bharat and Meena Trivedi.
Varsha and Dilip.
Sapna
and Gaurav Lal,
Suvarna
Arya
and Manoj Khadi.
Ilanga,
Sejal Desai
Smita
and Vivek Chaudaha,
Anjali Desai
T and Deepak Arora,
Pawan,
and Rinki Agrawal
Sid,
And Archana Nair.
Danny,
and Rinku Mehta.
and Sunil Kiani.
Priyanka
And Vinay Kedia.
I'm Johnny Jenkins.
Aaron Fincher.
Raj
And Aradhna Asava.
together.
We support
HungerMitao.
Hi, good afternoon, friends. This is Aradhna and Rajasava bringing to you the HungerMitao program. Along with updates on food insecurity in the North Texas area and across the country, we also share with you information on how the Indian American community is unifying to emerge as a big part of the solution to fighting hunger in America.
That's right, Aradhna. And Aradhna, before we jump deep into the program, I do want to share with you that Feeding America just came out with their annual report.
That's right.
And guess what?
What?
Hunger Mitao was featured in there. Not only was it featured, we were on the same page on which there was Michael Jordan's quote, and Michael Jordan's, the famous basketball player,
Okay.
his giving to the Feeding America. So we were actually clubbed with the same initiative. It was just an amazing moment. I mean, so many people reached out and told us about this, that, wow, this is a proud moment for the Indian American community.
Phenomenal.
It is indeed. So friends, thank you as always for joining us. And of course, thank you Fanasia and Nilam Dave for hosting us during the Community Roundup Hour. Friends, through this show, you will not only get updates on the hunger issue in the USA, but also know all the ways in which each one of us, in the spirit of give where you live, is and continue to make a difference. We can indeed ensure no one around us goes hungry.
If you want to learn more about how this volunteer movement unifies the impact of the Indian American community, please visit hungermitao.org. Here you will find information and links to all the activities and locations and chapters of Hunger Mitao across the USA.
And that is important because I know that our Indian American community, we have friends and family across the country. So if you want to share this information with them, engage them in the fight against hunger, you can find all the details on www.hungermitao.org.
Yes, please bring your friends.
That's right. Aradhna, in our last show, we talked about the genesis of Hunger Mitao, how this whole movement came about. We shared the statistics around food insecurity, the fact that Hunger Mitao is not an organization, rather it is a movement of the Indian American community. This movement was formed to mobilize and galvanize the philanthropy of the Indian American community to fight hunger in North Texas and now, of course, across America. As individuals, we can only do so much, but together we can do so much more. In 4 years, the Indian American community has enabled 12 million meals for North Texas Food Bank and 40 million meals across the country. What a phenomenal impact.
Phenomenal indeed, Raj. It has been an exciting journey. So many of us are not aware that there is such rampant hunger in the USA. We think that because we do not see homelessness, there can't be hunger. However, we have learned over the years that the face of hunger in the USA is very different from what we have seen in India or other Asian home countries. Hunger in the USA is hidden. It can be our next door neighbor who has a nice home and car but lost his job. It can be the millions of families who are working several jobs but just not making enough to earn what is called a living wage. It can be unemployed people. It can be single parents, seniors, veterans on fixed income, dealing with medical issues. And indeed, it is school-going children who depend on that free meal provided at school and the food for the weekend provided by the food banks.
That's right. Hunger Mitao helps the community engage with the food banks. That's how simple it is. There are 4 ways, what we call our impact pillars, through which each one of us can get involved in this fight against hunger. The first impact pillar is simple. It is awareness. Help us raise awareness. Learn about this issue yourself. Understand the work of the food banks and spread the word. If you are having a gathering of friends in person or virtual, ask one of our team members to join in and share this information with your guests. We will take about 10 minutes, 5 minutes of your time and be able to share about the hunger issue. It is not a fundraiser. It is purely raising awareness about the hunger issue that surrounds us right here in North Texas.
The next one is volunteering. Come volunteer at the food bank. It's a great experience. We need to be seen as the empathetic people that we are. We need to become visible. A 2.5-hour shift at North Texas Food Bank will fill you with inspiration and gratitude. Bring your family, bring your kids. It's a wonderful way to engage your kids into deeper discussions about helping others.
That's right. And the third impact pillar is food drives. Whenever you can, collect non-perishable, nutritious food and drop it off at the food bank. Don't forget to say HungerMitao when you are dropping it off. If you are having a celebration, ask your guests to bring food to be donated to the food bank in lieu of a bottle of wine or flowers or more mithai. Food bank will appreciate peanut butters, boxes of granola bars, bags of dry rice and beans, cans of vegetables, anything that is nutritious and non-perishable, and of course not in a glass jar. Most importantly, please participate in the 2 massive national level food drives that we have in HungerMitao. The one coming up in March is called our Spring Food Drive for the entire month of March. We celebrate all the wonderful festivals that we have in India, and that's why we have this Spring Food Drive to celebrate all the harvest festivals while we are also helping feed the hungry. And of course, we'll talk more about this in our next show. And later in the year, we have a HungerMitao month food drive. It's the entire month-long food drive commemorating India's Independence Month. So these are the 2 major food drives that we have each year, and we'll talk about the Spring Food Drive on our next radio show.
The fourth way, of course, is donating funds or money. This is a critical need that the food bank has. Donation of money allows them to buy foods that are needed. And at the food bank's scale of purchasing power, they can buy food for so much cheaper than we can. Did you know North Texas Food Bank is able to stretch $1 to 3 nutritious meals?
Amazing.
I mean, we couldn't do that. Money also allows the food bank to move the food to the more than 200 food banks or 200 food pantries
That's right.
that the food bank works with to make it accessible for people who need food assistance. So as you can see, donations of money are very important. And while every donation is welcome, the HungerMitao Circle member program has been very popular with both the food bank and with our community.
That's correct. And in our last program, we had mentioned that we'll speak more about it.
That's right. So what the
Circle membership.
what the Circle membership is a 3-year commitment from any individual
Our corporations.
or corporations or a group of friends to enable 10,000 meals or more for the food bank over 3 years. This allows the food bank visibility into consistent revenue stream for 3 years.
So the 3-year sponsorship circle membership contributes to the sustainability of food bank programs, which is very, very critical. They have programs for children, seniors, mobile pantries, etc. And they depend on sustainable funds. So this sponsorship circle program has been very much appreciated by the food bank. So exactly how can one get engaged? It's simple, as Aradhana mentioned. We need to make a commitment of 10,000 meals are higher over the course of 3 years. We call our 10,000 meal commitment the bronze circle. So what exactly it is? As Aradhna mentioned earlier, $1 provides 3 meals. That means for $3,333, one can provide 10,000 meals to the food challenged children, seniors, veterans, and families in need. Now, how does that work? Well, it is $3,333 spread over 3 years. What does that boils down to? It boils down to simply about $100 a month. That is like one dinner out.
For a family, yeah?
For a family of 4 or a family of 2, depending on how much you eat.
Yeah.
But just one dinner out and you can enable 10,000 meals. So that's our bronze circle at HungerMitao. The second one is silver circle. That is a commitment of 25,000 meals over 3 years. Funds wise, that translates to $8,333 over 3 years. And today we have at least 50 or so members already, generous people from within and across North Texas who have stepped up at silver and higher levels, and of course also bronze levels.
Yeah, across the
Spectrum, yeah.
Spectrum, yeah.
Correct. The other 3 circles are gold circle, which is 50,000 meals, which is $16,667 spread over 3 years. The one above that is diamond circle, 75,000 meals, which is $25,000 donated over 3 years. And platinum circle, which is 100,000 meals donated, which is $33,333 donated over 3 years. So all the details are on ntfb.org/HungerMitao. Please go check it out. And if you have any questions or if there is any specific amount that you would like to donate in a recurring manner to the food bank, we will really appreciate that, and we will be able to guide you through that.
And Raj, don't we have another exciting opportunity this year?
Yes.
It's something that drives.
Exactly. You know what, Aradhna? At this point, there is this one song that is going through my head that I just feel like we need to break this program and play this song.
Okay.
And you know how that song goes.
I think I do.
हो मैं निकला गड्डी लेके हो सड़क पे एक मोड़ आया मैं उते दिल छोड़ आया. I'm talking about the HungerMitao truck. It's out there, friends. It is driving up and down the highways and going to all the different locations and dropping food off. But anyways, we'll talk more about that. Let's play this song.
मैं निकला ओ गड्डी लेके ओ मैं निकला ओ गड्डी लेके ओ रस्ते पर ओ सड़क में एक मोड़ आया मैं उठे दिल छोड़ आया. एक मोड़ आया मैं उठे दिल छोड़ आया. रब जाने कब गुजरा अमृतसर ओ कब जाने लाहौर आया मैं उठे दिल छोड़ आया. एक मोड़ आया मैं उठे दिल छोड़ आया. उस मोड़ पे वो मुटियार मिली हो उस मोड़ पे वो मुटियार मिली, जट अमला पागल हो गया। उसकी जुल्फों की छाँव में मैं बिस्तर डाल के सो गया। वो जब जागा मैं भागा, वो सब फाटक सब सिग्नल मैं तोड़ आया। मैं उठ दिल छोड़ आया, ओ एक मोड़ आया, मैं उठ दिल छोड़ आया।
So imagine, friends, a 24-foot North Texas food bank distribution truck co-branded with HungerMitao logo traveling the North Texas roadways, transporting food into the lives of hungry North Texans. This vision speaks to the impact the Indian American community continues to make, helping NTFB deliver food for today and hope for tomorrow. Key pillars in Nourishing North Texas initiative.
And we already have 9 sponsors who have committed to the 2-year sponsorship of the HungerMitao truck. So what we did with this truck was we broke the sponsorship into 15 parts.
That's right.
To make it manageable and affordable for everybody in the community. So for $5,000 a year, and you have to make a commitment for 2 years. So it's $10,000 spread over 2 years. You can commit to a sponsorship.
And be part of the core team.
Be part of this amazing team that's making this truck possible.
Wow.
We already have 9 people who have signed up. We need 6 more.
Only 6 more.
Only 6 more.
All right.
Please let us know if you're interested. An innovative way to do this is for a group of friends to come together and commit to a sponsorship.
Oh, time out. Guess what?
What?
I just got a call before the show from our friends.
Against Hunger?
Friends Against Hunger. That's
Okay.
right. And they said that, this year, instead of renewing their circle sponsorship, they would like to sponsor the truck.
Oh, fantastic.
And, another initiative, Aradhana, is that those who sponsor the truck will automatically be considered part of the Silver Circle membership. So they will
Okay.
get a 3-year, what's called membership out of that.
That's
Isn't that
phenomenal.
amazing?
Yeah. So imagine 5 friend families committing to $1,000 each for 2 years. That makes it so easy. And each family that's donating gets their own tax receipt.
That's correct.
And it becomes such a wonderful way to do something good together.
Oh, come on, friends. Come together. Bring 4 other friends of yours and 5 of you. Make a commitment and be part of this core team. And it'll make you feel good knowing that, even smaller impact coming together makes a huge impact in the lives of the needy, of those who are food challenged.
I'm sure you all know by listening to this program regularly that today 1 in 6 North Texans struggles with food insecurity. And sadly, 1 in 4 of this number are school-going children. So you see, our engagement is crucial.
It is important for our listeners to understand that HungerMitao is not an organization, not another charity. HungerMitao is a 100% volunteer-driven movement raising awareness across the Indian American community about the elevated hunger that lurks around us in all zip codes and engaging them in this fight against hunger. Because of the excellent and efficient work done by the Food Bank Network, HungerMitao works to organize and connect the Indian American community with the work of the food banks.
The donation of food, time, and money is 100% between the individual and the food bank. That means HungerMitao does not touch any money.
That's right.
HungerMitao is simply an enabler. It evangelizes the need for food assistance around us and strives to engage the Indian American community directly with the food bank.
Friends, we are constantly looking for people who want to engage in this community building effort. If you are interested to learn about the HungerMitao Steering Council, please drop us an email by visiting ntfb.org/HungerMitao. This is a group of people passionate about fighting hunger who devote about 3 to 4 hours a month to do some amazing work, spreading the word and engaging the community in the fight against hunger.
In addition to all that you do for charities back home, we request you to also give where you live. Please make a gift of food or funds to your food bank so you strengthen the communities you live in. Please get involved. Everything you need to act on is at ntfb.org/HungerMitao.
Food banks are dependable sources, not pop-up charities. So people know that they have support whenever they need it. If each of us makes a commitment of providing 3 meals a day to one person through North Texas Food Bank, that translates to just $1 a day. That is $365 a year, and you have made a difference in a person's life. What an inexpensive way to make an impact.
Friends, as we close our program today, we thank you all for your generosity and for caring about others around you. North Texas Indian American community, thank you for caring, for volunteering, for helping organize awareness events, for running food drives, for making donations, for becoming multi-year donors, for giving your time and giving in kind. And thank you, Phanesia, for becoming the mouthpiece for HungerMitao.
Our mission, friends, is HungerMitao. And HungerMitao is as much about eradicating hunger as it is about unifying the fragmented efforts of our community and focusing it on the humanitarian cause of hunger. Let us come together as the entire Indian American community and show how we engage in any place we call home. We are smart, compassionate change agents who give where we live, so our community benefits from our presence.
And until next week, friends, remember, we may never be able to eradicate hunger, but let us ensure no one goes hungry.
HungerMitao.
HungerMitao.
हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी, छाँव है कभी कभी है धूप जिंदगी, हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो। हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी, छाँव है कभी कभी है धूप जिंदगी, हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो। चाहे जो तुम्हें पूरे दिल से मिलता है वो मुश्किल से, ऐसा जो कोई कहीं है, बस वही सबसे हंसी है। उस हाथ को तुम थाम लो, वो मेहरबान कल हो न हो। हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो।
Julia.
Dinner at 8?
Nah, not tonight, darling. Michael?
Don't. We're married.
It's okay, I don't mind.
क्या कहती हो? आज रात को हो जाए। क्या कहती हो?
के लेके साए, पास कोई जो आए, लाख संभालो पागल दिल को, दिल धड़के ही जाए। पर सोच लो इस पल है जो वो दास्तां कल हो न हो। हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी, छाँव है कभी कभी है धूप जिंदगी। हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो। हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो। जो है समा कल हो ना हो।
Hello friends, this is Bharat and Meena Trivedi.
Varsha and Dilip.
Sapna.
And Gaurav Lal.
Suvarna.
Arya.
And Manoj Khari.
Ilanga.
Sejal Desai.
Smita.
And Vivek Chaudaha.
Anjali Desai.
T. And Deepak Arora.
Pawan.
And Rinki Agrawal.
Sid.
And Archana Nair.
Danny.
And Rinku Mehta.
And Sunil Khiani.
Priyanka.
And Vinay Keria.
I'm Johnny Jenkins.
Kiran Fincher.
Raj.
And Aradhna Asava.
Together
We support
HungerMitao.